And welcome back. This is News Talk. Our guest this morning is Rich Synek, the founder and executive director of Feed Our Vets here in Utica. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you, Gary.
And I know we did a story earlier this week where the new company that came in out of Rochester bought the building you guys are in.
Correct.
And they are renovating and don't have the same space for you to stay there. So now you're looking for a new house.
Right. It just basically comes down to the great economic development in the city. We understand that. And they have to have everyone vacate the building because of all the asbestos in there. So we're just unfortunate that we have to leave. It's a great spot, but it's just part of life and running an organization.
And I know Jack LaMedico with the Common Council actually helped get you an extra month.
Correct, and that helps out a lot because even if we had the money to buy a place 2 months from our initial, when we received our letter to vacate, to the date was originally December 16th, it's impossible to find a piece. So we did go to the Common Council. Joe Marino, Jack LaMedico, Mark Williamson all stepped up to the plate and said we can't have this. What Feed Our Vets does, the impact that we have on veterans is just too tremendous for them to be shut down until at least next October is when our letter said that we could come back. Even though in a smaller space, it won't be able to house the whole Feed Our Vets, which is, we need everything. It's I'm the only employee. It's all volunteer based, and it just wouldn't be efficient and cost effective to have a place somewhere else bringing all the food back and forth.
Makes sense. And we do have some video of the McCardivan building where you're currently located out there. Right now you have about, what, 25,000 square feet or so?
Oh, no, we utilize close to 12,000.
Oh, 12,000.
Yes, which we did have 25,000 because there's a few business ideas I have that will generate income. We just need a place for it.
And
so,
if there are companies out there that may be in an older building that might have an entire floor out there for you.
Especially, we would love, this was perfect at where we have McCardivan. It's right on street level because we have a lot of elderly handicapped veterans that come in. So something ADA accessible. Mm-hmm. We don't necessarily need a dock for the trucks because we've been using lift gates the whole time. And on average, I just wanted to tell people that on average, we have about 150 pallets of food that we rotate through. That's how much food we go through. And we're no longer a pantry. We are an actual grocery store.
Wow.
Free to hungry and homeless veterans. They come in, they shop, they grab a cart, they shop, and it's everything from meat, milk, eggs, all kinds of produce, and you're non-perishable. So it's not a pantry anymore. It's a grocery store free to hungry and homeless veterans.
And where do all of the does all of that food come from to
well,
provide?
actually, most of it comes from donors. Approximately 85% of our income is food. So, and I can tell people this, that last year we brought in $1,154,000. Of that, $928,000 of it was gifts in kind. So cash-wise, we only brought in a couple $100,000, which is great, but but the rest of it, because that food has a value. So a lot of people don't understand how some nonprofits work. That rent that where we are at McCardivan, it's free to us, but it's an income. We have to show that $72,000 a year income. So that also is in that 1.1 million. So try to explain and get the information out to people so they can fully understand.
And I know this has to be just the right spot for you to move into because you need a lot of space.
We need a lot of space, and also we'd like it on a bus route because a lot of our veterans, not majority of them, but quite a few of our veterans do come. We see approximately just right around 400 every month that come to the pantry, and that number is growing. A lot of them walk from Kennedy Plaza and Lillian Cooper Apartments and so on. So we are looking for a place on a bus route. It doesn't matter where it is in Utica. Michelle and I founded it right here in Utica. And we want to stay in Utica.
And Michelle's your wife?
Yes, she is.
Wow. And that number, 400.
Yeah, we've already surpassed from January to the end of November. We've already had come through our pantry 4,123 vets. We've distributed just over 320,000 pounds of food, and we've also mailed out close to $33,000 worth of Walmart gift cards to vets that can't make it to our pantry here.
And you said there's an event going on today as well?
Yeah, we're actually, as soon as I leave here, I'm doing a wreath laying ceremony up at Forest Hill and then at Boscov's today. So if anybody has gifts that they want wrapped, please come and see us at Boscov's until 3 o'clock.
So the donations for the wrapping will be
right to feed our vets so we can continue our mission.
And one last plea to the folks out there that might have a spot for you.
Please, if you can actually donate a building, there's a lot of buildings out there. It's a tax write-off, fair market value. Or if you have a vacant space, at least we're looking for 8,000 to 10,000. We can probably manage with 6. But if there's somebody that's a vet that just has a passion for veterans and want to help out and give back, give us a call.
That's for sure. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming in.
you so much, Gary.
Good luck
Appreciate
with the
it.
move.
Thank you.
And stay with us. We're back to wrap things up right after this.